Hey y'all, and welcome to PolitiBrawl. My name is Brian, and Vivek Ramaswamy makes Chris Cuomo look like an absolute clown.
Ramaswamy, why do you keep going at Nikki Haley? Why do you think this is going to bear fruit?
Chris, I don't know what you've been smoking, man. You and the rest of the mainstream media. It's laughable. Nikki Haley's been going after me the whole campaign. First debate, second debate. You know, she's been trailing me for much of the time, but I realize the establishment media has realized that there's a puppet they want to put up. I'm not playing that game. The grassroots of this country know they want a leader who isn't going to send us, our sons and daughters, to go die in foreign wars that racked up $7 trillion in debt. Dick Cheney 2.0 is taking over the GOP. Problem is the Democratic establishment media is now rooting for war, too. I'm the only candidate speaking for a true America First agenda on that debate stage, and I think we're going to be successful.
Vivek, how are you going to bring people together when you just put together a tapestry of conspiracies? You know that I'm not pitching anything about
Chris,
Nikki Haley.
What are you
she won't
talking
even come on my show.
There's no tapestry.
She won't even come on my show.
Tapestry
what are you
of
talking about that thing?
I'm sure she doesn't.
Hold on a second. I let you put it out there, and now I get to finish smoking, and now I get to answer, which is, this is what the media is doing, is putting up Nikki Haley against me because they know I'm the real deal. Please. She hasn't even been on my show. I'm just watching you get slapped around by her, and I'm wondering what your strategy is.
Chris, Vivek won those debates. He was electric on stage, and he was pointing out all the flaws and all the problems of all the other candidates, and I don't think he got any of it wrong. But not that you would understand how to interpret that now, would you?
The matter is, Chris, my strategy is calling out the mainstream media like I did to Kristen Welker at the start of that debate. I asked her about the Trump-Russia collusion hoax, told her to look the audience in the eye and apologize to them. Just like I'll tell you, you're part of the mainstream media despite pretending like you're not. Look the audience in the eye and tell them how you covered for your brother for all that happened.
I'm part of the mainstream media. Hey, listen.
And you play the same games that the rest of the mainstream media does.
You don't want to take care of your
family?
You're doing
it tonight.
That's fine.
You have been covering for your brother. You have been playing a game. You were kicked off there at CNN.
Of course I helped my brother. Of course I do.
And you know what? That's been journalistic standards that have now been failed, not just by you, but by every member of the broken political media. So yes, it is going to take an outsider to call it out. And you want to look
everyone in the media is responsible for covering for my brother? See what I'm saying?
90%
you miss
90% of the media is colluding with respect to pushing one answer on the American public for the origin of COVID-19,
which is what?
To the Hunter Biden laptop story, to now which people they decide they want to put up as their puppets to take on Donald Trump.
What does any of that have to do? That's just the fact of the matter. Look, you can talk a lot, but not necessarily be saying anything that's worthwhile.
You would know a lot about that, Chris.
Question.
I've been listening to you, and I think that you're a good example of that.
What a descent into madness. What a clown show. You know, Chris Cuomo does have a soul, and he does care about his family. I mean, what you did is gross, but you're out there defending your brother. Granted, your brother's disgusting. What he did to the state of New York and to women while he was governor was horrible. And of course, you're going to help him because he's family. I get that. But there's a reason why you lost your job, and you're technically no longer mainstream media. As a matter of fact, you realize that it's better to go off solo, Tucker Carlson style, and it seems like it's worked a little bit for you. But you've met your match here, as he often does. Because Cuomo, while he's smart, while he's presentable, while he will give you some of the facts, with a huge amount of spin, he doesn't know how to handle Vivek. Because Vivek has realized, I can never pronounce his name right, by the way, he's realized the Achilles heel of media. They're not used to Republicans who push back. They're not used to Republicans being subversive. And he's a part of this new wave young movement generation that has been basically raised in this leftist cesspool of ideas, and we've figured out how to swim in their toxic waters. And it's coming out to bite them. And so what happens here is simply genius. And you can tell Chris Cuomo got really, really triggered because, he deserves it. And if you want to trigger a liberal in your life, go over to my friends at basebuy.shop, link in the description below, and show the world how conservative you really are. So, Vivek turns an already winning turning point into an even bigger one. And what he does is he initially starts off by correcting the record on why he's attacking Nikki Haley. because she deserves some criticism too. She is quite literally a Dick Cheney 2.0, all except she doesn't own a stake in the military-industrial complex, but she has been a part of it. So he starts off there, and then when Cuomo realized he was losing, he tried to pivot. Vivek pivoted with him, and then got the better of him a second and third time when he came to talking about his dealings with his deadbeat brother, and talking about the issues that plague the mainstream media. It is brilliant, it is effective, and I'm so glad that so many on the right are understanding what it means to stand up and push back against the mainstream media. Folks, my name is Brian. Hope you enjoyed this segment here on PolitiBrawl. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one, and until then, y'all have a good one.